You want to know, why do gods need any text at all? No reason for it. We should not rely on any holy books. And I think we're in agreement. So what's going to be discussed?
So I mainly hang out on pathos.com, talking with other atheists and sometimes the occasional theists. This developed from, I've been an atheist since about 2013, and so I've watched a lot of debates. And the other, where this came from is I had someone I worked with who, I can't go into real details about him, but
sure,
they were kind of dishonest, and they'd say that our supervisor, had said this, and so I'd need to do this that would, obviously benefit them. And they'd get really angry whenever I say, well, I'll check with the supervisor, because obviously that's not what they were saying.
Okay.
So I treat God the same way. If you're telling me God is saying this, or that I need to read this holy book or this apologetics book, well, I'll go to the source, because you're not telling me some fundamental force or elusive cryptid is, out there somewhere. You're telling me a person like you or I, who can have memories and wants and desires, stuff like that, is actually still alive and is omnipresent, like they're here right now. In which case, there's no reason to use a book.
Correct.
They'd never,
cool.
They'd never have a need to use that technology.
Yeah, I say all the time that, it's like the book can make all kinds of claims. The only way to check them is to compare them to a god.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you're just telling me claims.
All right.
So that's basically all.
Well,
Okay,
I
cool.
think we're in hearty agreement.
Sure.
I just wanted to, just let more people know it's not because you're, not arguing the right apologetics to try and get me to believe. It's just it's what you're arguing for, that there's no reason to keep you as a middleman.
Right. What does God need with a starship? Right?
Well, what does God need with a book?
Right.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, that would be the analogy. Right. That's what I'm saying. It's like, if you're God, you don't really need that.
Or with a missionary, or any of that. I think by having those things, you're following the tropes of every other religion, that the gods have to have, some text that is their revelation. They have to have prophets in that. Mm-hmm. But I think with keeping those things, you're kind of forgetting the qualities and what logically follows from that of what you're arguing for. If they're never going to die, and they're not spatially limited as we are, they're never going to have a need for a book or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's like having a story in which Superman doesn't catch the villain because the villain flies away. You're kind of forgetting Superman's powers.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your thoughts today, Adam.
Sure.
And thanks for your call.
All right. It was fun.
Okay,
I've been trying to get on the show for a while.
Okay.
All right. You made it.
Thank you.